Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Kimberly Harden. This is part 2 of the Heard, Not Heeded series. In the series overview, we established that the listening to action gap is a leadership problem, not a survey problem. Now we assess, and the first thing to understand is what the gap is actually made of. Most organizations frame this as a transparency issue. They believe employees are frustrated because results were not shared quickly enough or communicated clearly enough. That is a misdiagnosis. Employees are not primarily upset about the delay in receiving results. They are upset because the results, when shared, produce no discernible change. And in the worst cases, they produce something more damaging, a manufactured narrative that contradicts what employees already know to be true. I have worked with organizations where leaders received assessment results they did not like. They responded not by addressing the findings, but by hiring someone to reframe them. Employees saw through it immediately. Several resigned, not because the organization had problems. Every organization has problems, but because leadership's response to the truth revealed something about their character that no survey question had captured. The assessment phase is not just about diagnosing the gap in your feedback process. It is about taking an honest look at whether your organization has the cultural conditions that make acting on feedback possible: leadership integrity, psychological safety at the decision-making level, and the institutional courage to let the data speak for itself. Here are 3 questions to consider. 1. When difficult feedback surfaces in your organization, does it get acted on or framed into something safer? 2. Who in your leadership structure has both the authority and the courage to act on findings that implicate senior leaders? And 3. When results are shared with staff, do employees describe it as transparency or as damage control? The answers to these questions will tell you where your gap is. In part 3 of the series, we will talk about what adaptation requires. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Talk to you soon.